I've survived many a battlefield at this point, but I still get jittery.
Good.
With me. Now go. All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Time to advance!
Valiant tigers, unsheath your claws and bare your fangs! To protect our land and maintain our pride!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle! Let loose a rain of arrows! Do not let the enemy approach! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
The enemy has shifted entirely to defense. They must have some kind of plan.
Now, what chance of victory does the enemy believe they have? It would be in our best interest to find out for ourselves. We should be more than enough to fulfill such a task. Let us go.
The final battle is at hand. Behold, now I shall join the fray!
Take that!
So you've come. It shall not be so easy to slip past me.
An unfortunate turn. And here I thought we had become friends.
All my might!
It's simply been best.
The enemy officer
Just forget
has been
I was
defeated.
ever here. Until next time.
Let's go! Somehow, we made it. Now, let's do this!
Now, we will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
Try this on his eyes.
All my might!
Guess I let my
The enemy officer
Okay, I
has been
give up.
defeated.
We'll get what's coming next time.
The enemy shows no signs of going on the offensive. Could they truly be waiting for the wind to change?
Came running out despite the risks, huh? I admire the courage.
You've got guts rushing out here like this. How about a duel then?
Good. We have penetrated their defenses. Now to crush them like ants!
Since the enemy's plan is unclear, there's only so much we can do. Our priority for now should be whittling down their forces.
The enemy officer
Very well.
has been defeated.
Time to rub salt into the wound, as it were. It is time. I shall pray to invoke the winds.
That white fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side.
March forward!
Unexpected. You have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can fight no longer. I must escape while my body still allows it.
Pull back for now. Next time,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, is ours for the taking.
This'll do. Take this.
Dragon!
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The odds are overwhelmingly in our favor. All the more reason to remain ever vigilant. Now,
Bring them down.
I will begin my prayer. I shall summon the greatest gale I can muster. Chuga Liang is praying?
Take that.
There must be some other meaning behind it.
So they've arrived.
Still, it's not enough time.
We have to endure their assault for now. Has been defeated.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
Now this is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again!
You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
Is that Lord Huangai? I can't take it. I can't
The
believe it.
enemy officer.
He really
has been
defected from
defeated.
Ooh.
Let's do this.
The enemy officer.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Come now.
Now, advance!
The finale.
There you come, Joey. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
The enemy officer, indeed, has been defeated.
Our blades shall
the
do the
enemy
talking.
officer has been defeated.
This will not be where I die.
There's no way you can catch up, so don't bother chasing.
Say for argument's sake that they compel the very winds to change direction. Not even such a miracle could change the outcome of this battle.
The enemy officer
We have
has
already
been
advanced
defeated.
so far that if they attempted to set fire to our ships, it would spread to their own.
An enemy assault. In that case, we shall do as planned. His prayer desk is certainly well guarded. Clearly they are up to something here.
You're good. Quite good. Still, my will cannot be broken so easily.
I'm counting on you. Good. Those troublesome archers have been dealt with. Our allies should be able to advance without a problem.
I see. Now that I see it for myself, this much is clear. They're using this spot to convey orders to the front. Serving as a decoy and sending signals at the same time. That Chuga Liang is a canny one. The enemy seems convinced that the winds will change, and that they'll be able to set fire to our ships regardless of how the battle unfolds.
No further.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
In this situation, only one would be capable of setting fire to our ships. I hope this surprises you. And that would be an ally. The enemy's plan hinges on someone among us.
The enemy officer
To taste defeat is this. I fear the plan may no longer be achievable.
Do not make our move under these circumstances. Let's fall back and attempt to regroup.
The enemy
Has
officer
retreated.
has been defeated.
Even so, our forces are exhausted.
We should fall back and regroup.
I beg of you, do not miss the moment that the wind changes.
The enemy officer
The enemy's
has been
plan
defeated.
likely depends on that very moment. I imagine they will set fires deep within our ranks. I have an idea where they will be. Search the area the moment you sense a change in the wind.
Bear witness to my power.
You may taste victory in this moment. Savor it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Next time I see you, you're finished!
I know now how ill-prepared I was. I will retreat.
Let us postpone this fight until next time. Farewell!
How irritating! I must retreat!
The situation is in our favor. Time to go all out.
They can no longer stand in our way. Press onward. Unflinching, unstoppable.
Our morale is greater than ever. No wonder they're no match for us.
The winds have begun to shift. Can we make it in time? Lord Huanggai, what are you doing here? Well, you don't actually need to answer that. I already know that. You are the spark to light the fire.
But on to our plan then. It matters not. You will die before you can tell anyone.
Take that! Time to act!
You ready for this? No. This is how you do it.
I hope this surprises you.
The winds have changed. This is going to work.
Not a moment to waste. We must stop Huanggai. Post haste.
The enemy officer
Future
has
of
been
Wu
defeated.
rests on my shoulders. I cannot fall now.
We've eliminated a key component to their plan. Now, we can finish this without distraction. You prevented disaster and led us closer to victory from the shadows. So, This is how you choose to fight.
The quickest route to victory is close to us. We have no choice but to take up arms. Ready the troops! Form ranks! Give this battle your all!
If we work together, we can turn this around. Victory is still within our reach.
Our victory is all but guaranteed now. Forward, my brave men. To victory.
I hope that Sun Quan shall take you on!
I hope this surprises you. So, you are here to stop me.
There's no need for words. I will simply do all I can to fend you off.
Victory is sweet. That would take a beautiful strategy. Shall we get serious?
Give it to me.
I hope this surprises you. I hope this surprises you.
Victory is sweet. I expect great things here. Bear witness to my power.
I've occupied this place in the name of my lord!
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
All your work has paid off. The battle is won. Excuse me. Sacred Group protect us.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is your moment! Time to show the world what we're made of!
They have spirit, I'll give them that. But we won't lose. You are mine. No, get ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Are you here to face me?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I feel weak.
The enemy officer
I retreat for now.
has been defeated.
Rest assured, payback awaits you.
Give it a shot!
The enemy officer
Must retreat
has been
for
defeated.
now. But next time, it will be different.
This'll do. The enemy officer
Fight no
has been
longer.
defeated.
I must escape while my body still allows it.
I have faith Kasuja. Faith in your will, and faith in our victory!
Fear not! We still have the upper hand! Victory is within our grasp! Gotcha!
Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Outstanding with old skill. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, through and through.
What is this? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time I see you, you're finished!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must retreat! Is that it? Is that it? No, I cannot fall.
The enemy
here.
officer has been defeated.
I must find a way to escape, no matter what.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
has retreated. But we cannot just let the enemy walk through us. Stay strong! Hold your ground! Let's fight against the looming darkness of the future! I was careless.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will win. If not today, then someday. The tiger's fangs are not so easily broken.
The coalition forces have been swept from the field. We owe this great victory to everyone's efforts and valor. Be proud. This victory belongs to all of you, my shrewd and courageous allies.
It appears that we've secured victory at last.
Yes, and with it, a powerful foothold in Jing. But the war's far from over. It is too early to let down our guard. As we expected, the armies of Liu Bei and Sun Quan have begun to pull back. They're not wasting any time. We must deliver a crushing blow now, while their forces are in disarray. Otherwise, they will be able to regroup and launch a counterattack.
Order all troops to pursue the enemy. We must honor the sacrifices of all who brought us this far, and ensure that this victory is complete.
Consider it done, Cao Cao.
We won this battle by a hair's breadth. If not for all of you, it would have had a very different outcome.
I suppose there's no point in humility. We did save the day. But so did everyone else. This was a victory won by your men and your allies, all of them. As much as I'd like to, we can't take all the credit.
Still, we all know a great portion of that credit goes to you, and you will have your reward. The world will soon know what you've done today.
A reward? Well, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to a cup of your finest wine. Of course, even that wouldn't be enough on its own. What we really want is a world of justice and fairness where everyone can live in peace. You give us that, and we could truly enjoy our wine.
Very well, my friend. If that is truly your wish,
and it shall be yours.
Lord Goja, your leadership at Chibi was magnificent.
The tiger bent the knee, but broke no fang. The dragon headed towards E province in pursuit of territory. I'm not sure why the result was anything less than perfect.
Still, the fact remains that we gained strategic land.
It's cause for celebration, to be sure.
Never let victory make you complacent. Maintain your focus!
Keep both the mind and blade sharp, and well honed.
Hey, Cao Cao. Someone's looking rather content.
There's no contentment to be found yet. Our new kingdom remains beyond us still. Our true journey is only just beginning. We inherit the past and move into turbulent times. We shall not let up on our pace. Good timing. We were just thinking about your future with us.
Your service under Cao Cao has far exceeded expectations. Protocol dictates that you should be rewarded with a position of some sort.
But taking on such a position comes with its own duties and obligations.
It does. That is why I have decided to leave the decision to you. One option is to become a general and fight for us openly. You will have a great deal less freedom, but your sacrifice will be rewarded with fame and glory. Or you may choose to support us from the shadows as an officer with no official title. Although your deeds may go unnoticed, you will have the same unimpeded freedom that you currently enjoy. Zluan, which path will you choose?
I thought you would say that.
Well, I suppose living freely might be more in line with your priorities. You've been that way since we first met.
So he has. You soar across the battlefield like a Luan, bound by nothing.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me
I will.
Yes, but I would...
Miss!
Is some...
No! Would you
My apprentice.
I've already... You're... What?
Yeah.
Then you...
I will...
Thank you so much! I think...
Oh,
I love what's the answer, but so and hope.
Go, Siluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace.
Well... Go ahead.
Shall we start? I'm grateful.